Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, I was kind of guided to do this video as it's a process that I'm kind of going through. So I'm going to go a bit over some history and some stuff that I've been experiencing. Yeah, because on this channel we talk about spirituality, health, fitness. We talk about the whole shebang. We cover a whole range of stuff. So this is like kind of one lesson that I'm kind of currently going through at the moment. So I thought I'll share my experience just in general as a whole. Yeah, so you guys can get some insight into this as well. One second, just got to set the mood, you know how we do. Peace, love, light, oneness, unity, abundance, health, forgiveness and acceptance. And I'm going to be doing some healthcare during this video as well, because it's a new moon today as well, and the energy has just been all over the place. Literally, I've been sleeping all day, like literally. Yeah, so we're just going with it. So I just had a nice healing bath, and I'm just going to do some healthcare as well. So, this video is about sexual energy and semen retention. This is the lymphatic brush, and it's good for stimulating the lymphatic system and getting rid of toxins. So this is a part of my new healthcare routine and self-care and loving oneself. So this video is based on sexual energy and semen retention. All right, let's just begin anyway. All right, from an early age, I was brought up in the 90s. So I was exposed to porn and sexuality at a very young age, like I think age 7 or 8. On TV, late night TV, there used to be softcore porn on, right? So yeah, I used to watch that. And I think that's just programming anyway, how the system wanted to start programming people, right? So yeah, I've been very, not sexual from a young age, but I've been sexually aware at a young age. And I'm a sexual being. How should you say? Yeah, I lost my virginity at 14, should we say. But I think this is just due to the programming and everything being sexualized. Like in the 90s and 80s, they used to put like softcore porn on TV and stuff. So yeah, we was quite exposed to a lot of that, should we say. So as you know, everything right now in society is being sexualized, right? Everything, literally music, even to the way people dress and people carry themselves. Yeah, so I've got to write this, start crossing this out as well. All right, cool. So what being exposed to a lot of, how should we say, nudity and everything being sexualized is basically, it's wasting a lot of your sexual energy, right? Because your sexual energy is basically your life force energy. So if you're masturbating a lot, or there's nothing wrong with masturbation, I'm going to cover that in this video, or having a lot of sexual partners, you're going to be storing a lot of energy that's not even yours, yeah? So a lot of sexual energy is being wasted. This is why corn, you know what corn is, right? This is why it's free, yeah? Like when you go onto all them corn websites, yeah? They're all free because it's time wasting, and they're basically harvesting your energy, should we say. So your sexual energy is to do with your sacral chakra, and it's creativity, emotions and sexuality. If you've had a lot of trauma in like sexual trauma, should we say, or been like abused or something, you're going to have a blockage in your sacral chakra, and you may experience like no creativity. You may be having trapped emotions or confused about your sexuality, right? And people don't understand how powerful sexual energy is. I haven't dived into this, but I've been wanting to dive into this. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, I'm just trying to multitask, but I'm not really good at multitasking. So you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm sorry. Like, because it's just one of them free flow videos. Like, it weren't planned, but my guides and that was like, yeah, talk about what you're doing. You got to share your experience and that. And when you're getting guidance from the other side, like, they don't shut off the messages, and guidance and communication don't shut off until you actually act on it, which is quite frustrating. So I was laying down trying to rest, knackered, and they're talking about, yeah, write down a video on your experience on basically what you're currently doing. So I'm like, all right, here we are. All right, cool. So Tantra is basically using your sexual energy with a partner, and you are creating, manifesting with this sexual energy, because your sexual energy is your life force energy, right? This is why it's so powerful, and this is why it's been so manipulated over the years. So if you're oh, come on, man. Whatever. Oh, what? It just unraveled. Swear down. Oh, my days. Sorry, bear with me, gang. Alright. So, if you manifesting, right? So when man and woman come together, the energy, if you're both in a similar place or whatever, you can manifest, literally, you can move mountains with sexual energy. Because when two souls come together and you share energy, you can literally create magic. You create life, basically, should we say. Like, when two souls come together, you can create life, you know, co-creation. This is what the Ankh stands for, represents, right? But I haven't done Tantra yet, but I've been diving into it a little bit. But I know with the sexual energy, you can literally manifest a lot, right? So, your sexual energy is your life force energy, basically. So your semen is your life force energy, and your girl, for women, I guess your eggs would be, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but same kind of thing. It's your life force energy, basically. So when you're masturbating or just having meaningless sex, you're just basically wasting your energy. And by having meaningless sex, should we say, you can also create soul ties, which is an energy tied to somebody. So when your energies start to mix sexually, you can find it very hard to break, should we say. So you ever been with a partner and you've been wanting to leave, but you find it very hard to leave? Or you leave and they keep coming back? It's because you have a soul tie. Your energies are entwined together, should we say, and they're very hard to break, just to let you guys know. And we'll just cover this. The sexual experience, yeah, is meant to be fun. Yeah, people think, oh yeah, it's a sport, or they're trying to compare themselves to other people, or trying to compare themselves to performance and all this other shit. And sex is just meant to be fun. You're meant to have a good time and be comfortable. Everyone's got insecurities, and it's about communication, right? I'm just learning this now, don't worry. So I'm sharing my experience with you as well. But a big part of having sex and sexual energy is giving and receiving. So you're giving energy and you're receiving energy. Some people are more sexually have a higher sex drive than other people, which is fine. But yeah, it's just about giving, receiving, you know, taking turns, pleasing each other and being pleased, and foreplay and arousing each other and stuff. Like, some people just think, oh yeah, we just get down and we're just beating. Like, you can make it all fun. It can be like a whole process. Well, once you come into a spiritual level, it starts becoming a whole process, should we say. But yeah, it's about giving and receiving, and like, you literally create when you're having when you're exchanging energy with someone else, you're creating something, right? Doesn't mean you're creating a baby, but you're creating an energy, right? Energy is intertwining. Where was going at? Energy is intertwining. Soul ties. Creation. Where bloody hell was I going now? Okay, anyway. Oh, writer's block. Alright, anyway, we'll move on anyway. Like to do with the soul ties and giving and receiving. Because, yeah, basically you can create whatever you want when... Oh, yeah, sorry, that's it. Come back to me. So, this is very important for females. If you're a female, you are going to be receiving energy, and males give energy. So, just to let you guys know, if you're a female, the more sexual partners you have, the more energy from them sexual partners you will be storing, right? Unless you're processing your stuff. And for males, you're giving energy, right? So for the females, if you're having a lot of one night stands, you're going to be holding a lot of energy that isn't yours, right? And men are going to be giving a lot of energy. So whatever your partner has been through, they're going to be transmuting some of that energy to you, just to let you know. Yeah, so some of you, I would recommend you women doing some womb healing to do with the sacral chakra, just to get out any stagnant energy from past partners and all that that stuff, because women are more... you store energy, you use receive energy, right? So you're going to be holding a lot more energy that's not even yours just by having sexual partners. Not saying you have to have bare one night stands, but previous relationships, you're going to be storing that from previous partners, right? Okay. All right, cool. So interesting. We're on because it's November. It's not. This just happened spontaneously, and I'm just kind of going with it. It's November, and it's been popping up a lot about No Nut November or whatever. So I weren't intending on doing it or whatever, but it kind of just happened. Like, I'm a bit late into it. This is my 5th day into semen retention, which is cool. I've practiced it in the past, but I wasn't really too serious about it. But now it seems like my body's just going for it or whatever, and I'm trying to transmute the energy. So yeah, we're on day 5, which is interesting because usually I'm a sexual being and I like sex a lot. And I'm trying to reduce how much... I don't masturbate like every day, but I wouldn't say it's it could be quite regular. I would say it's regular. Yeah, we'll be honest, it's regular. Not like, I'd say maybe 3 to 4 2 to 3, 4 times a week, maybe 3 times a week, maybe, I don't know, it depends on how we're feeling. But anyway, we're on day 5 anyway, so we're trying to be more serious with it at this time. And so that's no watching porn, no masturbating. And what I've kind of allowed myself to do, if sex does happen, I'm just going with it, if that makes sense. Because masturbating and sex are 2 different things, right? So, but the main goal about this right now is discipline, right? So, yeah, I'm trying to not masturbate. And if sex happens, then that happens, that's cool. But I'm just trying not to masturbate, right? So while we're being disciplined and on this semen retention, obviously it's about transmuting your sexual energy, your creativity. So we're on day 5, and right now I've got so much ideas and creativity going on. I'm writing a lot of music. I'm an artist, so I'm working on a comic, my 2nd comic actually, and also working with my feelings and becoming more emotionally aware, should we say, which is all started to just happen since I've been on semen retention for the 5 days, which is pretty cool, and it's just opening up my eyes a little bit. And I was watching one video, and he's basically saying to desexualize yourself, if that makes sense. So not watching porn and not watching things that trigger your animalistic side, should we say, like being sexual or whatever. I'm not saying sex is a bad thing, but it depends how it's channeled, if that makes sense. And like for corn, should we say, when you start watching corn, you start off like watching basic stuff, and then it kind of starts increasing, should we say, and you want more and more. It's like an addiction in a way. It's like another addiction. You want more and more kinky stuff, or more, yeah. So but I'm sexual in nature, so yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so it's about trying to desexualize yourself in a way, and the way you look at things, like even music videos, got everyone shaking their ass and all that, and it's like in the 90s they weren't doing that, you know, and it's now everyone's got their skin out and trying to get attention and stuff. So yeah, that's part of the discipline right now. And also I'm doing a lot of using a lot of crystals for my sacral chakra to help process emotions, and to get stagnant energy from the sacral chakra moving and come into balance, right? And a lot of people, this is something else that come up to me as well. A lot of people in this generation right now are mistaking sex for love. So they're going out having sex and thinking that the person loves them when it's just actually sex. And then you have people having sex thinking it's love, and then they're thinking, oh, if I have a baby with him, he's gonna stay. Yeah, which is not accurate, right? By having a kid with someone doesn't mean they're gonna stay, right? Just to let you guys know. So yeah, we're just kind of going with the semen retention and seeing how it goes. I am on day 5. My goal is 30 days to 90 days, because it takes 30 days to build up a new pattern. So we're going to try the 90, but I'm not being hard. We're going to try the 30, but I'm not going to be hard on myself and just kind of going with the flow. But right now, my body's just saying it wants to. Yeah, we're just going to go on a little semen retention. And I'm also trying to thicken up my hair, so I'm using what's called black seed oil to try to thicken up my hair as well, because we're on this natural journey as well. I'm not trying to put no certain products on my body or in my hair and stuff, right? So we're using black seed oil for my hair to try to thicken it up, because I'm trying to regrow my hair, because your hair is your antenna, and this is what connects you to the universe, really, should we say. So having hair is really important. This is why in the army and in prison and stuff, they just shave your hair off, because you're not getting certain information. And your hair is so important because it is an extension of your nervous system, just to let you guys know. But yeah, that's all what I just basically wanted to cover in this video. Because yeah, I think sexual energy is so important, and the way society is going, it's all looking a bit mad right now. So being very aware of your sexual energy is very important, and be careful, because there's a lot of STDs out there, sexually transmitted demons, yeah? So if you're sleeping with someone and they've got a lot of baggage, you're going to be taking on some of that baggage, yeah? Just to let you guys know. Or if they've got a lot of demons. And yeah, basically when you're sleeping with someone, you're basically taking on their energy. So you may start mimicking them and picking up some of their traits, and they will start picking up some of your traits, because it's an exchange of energy, just to let you guys know. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Just to make you guys, because this is one lesson that I'm currently going through on my channel. There's been several other videos about certain lessons that I've been going through, like sacrificing and manifesting and discipline and stuff. I'm not sure where, but you can check them out. But yeah, I'm just sharing my experience and what I'm currently going through as I try to recommend other people sharing their experience, because there will be someone out there in the whole world who's going through a similar situation to you. It won't be exactly the same, and any advice can help someone else out there through your experience. So I would recommend you guys sharing your experience in any way you can. But yeah, man, it was just a little video about sexual energy and semen retention for now anyway. But yeah, I'm going to hit you guys up real soon because it's a new moon and the energy is real mad right now. So I'm just trying to take it easy and trying to just go with the flow. But I'm going to hit you guys up real soon anyway. Peace, love and light, tribe.